Hello and welcome to another episode with me, Loki the Old Crow. I'm covering the Facebook Community Cup, also known as the Pyrite Cup, and this is the first game between Milkslayer and Zvikerson. This is the first game I've covered of the round of 16. You may have seen Zvikerson's other replays in my YouTube playlist. Apologies for my voice, I have a cold at the moment. I'm praying it's not Corona, as I'm sure you all will pray for me too, because you know I'm your favourite commentator. Okay, let's get the Civ intros done. We've got blue, Ethiopian, Zvikerson, and in pink, lovely colour by the way, Milkslayer. He's Goths. The map is Arabia. Looks like a potentially good matchup for both players. You may have seen Zvikerson's earlier games. I don't think I covered Milkslayer's round of 32, but word on the grapevine reached me that he is indeed a good player, as is Zvikerson, and I think we're in for a treat today, ladies and gentlemen. So, as usual, I'm going to take Fog of War off, going to see all visible, and we're just going to speed through the early game here and pick up what I can. Both got pretty similar startups here. That's a really bad placement for sheep. I feel sorry for pink in that case. Not great rhino lore there. It should be under your TC, but like that. But I guess that's an elephant. That's the difference between an elephant and a rhino. And the rhino's under the TC as well. Getting the elephant lore in. Lovely little block there by the Light Cav, enjoyed that. Rather, the Scout Cav rather. I should know all this. I'd mix up names for everything. So I will confuse you at times. Milled the deer here, I always go for that. 3 sources of food income. Got to enjoy that. And both players are going up to feudal age. Blue's going to hit there first, and look at this. First sign of aggression here by Zvikerson. He's going to get involved on Let's see what Zvikerson sees over here. Sees barracks going up. Sees the stone. Sees that gold here. Gonna push forward a little bit. Sees this wall. Weird mining camp. Wall going up. Are they gonna fast wall here? The wall's gone up there. That's gonna protect them 2 vills. Steve here is got away by the skin of his teeth. This is well played by Pink here, just keeping all his villagers that would be out this way in towards his TC, away from the danger. Looks like Blue's aggression here is falling a little flat. Some more little I'd call them quick walls. They're not massively quick. Abandons the idea and then flees back to the TC, as I would do. Blue might lose one. Nope. And then he's going to pressure that lumber camp. The pressure on that lumber camp is making me sweat. Loses a scout. That's going to be crucial. Look at this little compound Pink's making here. That's really cool. Let's have a look at Pink's eco. So he's like 100 gold off of getting up to castle age. He's almost got the food there. He hasn't got the wood to hit farms, and that's why he's not got many people on food. And he's continuing to build vills though. Blue's continuing with production too. You can see Pink's going to go into farms quite heavily soon. He's got all these people on wood, and he's going for the horse collar research. You should check out Spirit of the Law's farming upgrades. Is it worth it? Video. I mean, that's really interesting. I always thought the horse collar was like the thing. You had to get that down before you start going heavy into farms, just like Pink's done here. Thought that was the hard and fast rule. Apparently not so hard and not so fast. Spirit of the Law reckons it takes around 30 minutes of game time just to get your investment back from that research in that tech. And considering that most Most games on Arabia only last sort of 40 minutes or so, most 1v1s anyway. It calls into question just how much those farm and eco upgrades are worth it. Peaceful man at arms there over by the gold mine. I'm pretty sure he sees the other gold. It's just not being able to bring pressure to it like this gold here. Obviously this would be the primary gold for pink. Pink looking a little depressed. Lots of farms going up for pink though. Let's have a look at blue's eco. He's getting these walls off. Nice walls to be fair. Doesn't like zebras. Does not want zebras in his base at all. Walls them out. He's anti-zebrist is Zvikerson, as he controls, not controls the map as such, but he's controlling how far pink can expand comfortably. Pink's doing a good job of scouting. This little compound here is, again, I'll say again, is wicked. Basically locked blue out of being able to attack his woodline or his gold. And it looks like this is going to continue for feudal for a little while now, because blue hasn't got the resources. But oh, pink's coming up to the resources now. Pink is close to going to castle. He has 41 vills as opposed to 35 for blue. As blue loses a man at arms, he's about to lose another. Will he lose both? He loses both. That's blue's forward units gone. He's got 6 archers ready to go. Archers, of course, not the greatest pick when you're going against Goths, because the Goth Huskal is basically impervious to arrow fire. I think on one of my earlier videos I mentioned that as the crossbows do 1 damage to them, you need something like 60 crossbows to hit them. 60 crossbow individual units hitting them to kill them in one sitting, so to speak. More defensive walls going up for pink there. Very nice. The thing about Goth player is that you must constantly pressure them. You can't let them get their eco going, because if they get their eco going and bam, that happens, they get into castle age, the castle goes down, anarchy gets researched, and suddenly the Goths don't need castles anymore. Let's see. So he's got his castle up. What's he gonna do? I say he, it's probably a she. Two Huskals. So he's seen that the archers are looming. Although the archers are backed off slightly there. Anarchy comes in, that allows you to build Huskals at your barracks. So expect to see a lot of barracks going down when pink decides to go on the attack. Blue about to hit castle age. I'm guessing he's going to put castle up here, given that he's taking the hill as an archer. Pink going on to his second TC. Another mill going down. Constant villager production by Pink here. Got to admire somebody who can do that. Castle going down as predicted. 1, 2, 3 TCs for blue. Get involved with some light cavalry. It will shock you if you've never played against Goths and the Goth Huskal spam. It will surprise you just how impervious to arrows they are. I mean, they can just walk up to castles and beat them down. The arrows basically do nothing to them. 60 HP. So each of this group here, to kill one Huskal, are gonna have to get 2 volleys on it, and then 4 other people are gonna have to get 2 more volleys. So you're gonna need another 8 shots. We have 33. So still gonna need 2 volleys to take down one Huskal from all of these units here. Blue goes on the offensive now. Probably thinking, probably shouldn't give blue, pink all this time now to build up to Huskals. Here come the Huskals. upgraded, 12 attack, 6 pierce armor. Look how little. Let's see, we got 24, 22, 21, 20. There is nothing blue can do against this. No murder holes by the looks of it. And the castle's just going to get beat down. Look at the sheer amount of damage Pink has done. Oh, look at this. This is the stream now. This is the stream. You hear brr, 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 brr. And it's just our skull's just being produced. Because didn't explain this at the start, but I'll explain it now. Infantry cost this much less. They get 1 attack per verse buildings per age, but they don't. I don't think they get arson. No, they don't. They get the 10 plus population at period age. That's to help with the spam. Anarchy, basically anarchy and perfusion. If you put them both together, means you can create Huskars at barracks at 120% faster. Why is it 120% faster? It's because the team bonus means that barracks work 20% faster. So you add that together, it's 120%. You basically get near instant Huskars. And if you're up against the not cavalry civ, an archer civ with Huskars, you are laughing. You laugh your way all the way to victory, collect the W, and then hope you do the same again. So we've got pointy boys coming out as well. Remember that barracks working 120% faster, it also affects them. Blue goes for an audacious forward castle. Can't blame him. He needs to keep the pressure up if he gets absolutely swamped with Huskars. But if you see down here, Pink is already expanding towards the edges of the map, hoping to keep his eco nice and light, nice and floaty. Not getting bogged down in the middle of this fight here, but this is bad. This is bad from blue. Blue is going to get absolutely pointy boyed to death there. Needs to bring these archers across, but he's right going for cavalry. Cavalry is probably the only option other than siege for blue here. A lot of scorpions would take down the skulls. Knights, Cavaliers, they do the same, but I think that's going to cost you an arm and a leg. Especially as you've already teched into archers quite heavily. You then have to tech into cavalry. And oh god, I need to pause this. You heard the brr, 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 brr. Sorry for that. I'm not going to do that ever again. He's just basically spawned an absolute swamp of Huskars. The elite Huskars now. They got 70 HP, 16 attack. Look at that. Just absolutely. That's it, really. There's not much you can do against that. Cavaliers are a good pick against them, though. You get that bonus first infantry. Apologies for my sniffling. Treb's out. And Treb's down. That was at normal speed. The skull is just simply a little too much to deal with for some players, myself included. I don't understand the point of that. I really don't understand the point of that. It just basically lost. They were down here on the minimap. They were down here, and now they've come this way. As of course, he's going to swamp him again, drawing all his military away from his base. Then going to swamp him again, but doesn't look like it's going to happen. He's just going to create a huge death ball here. Arbs are doing a good job of taking care of those halbs, but look at that. How many was that? That was a lot. Just all shot at the same skull. The skull just kept coming. Like, yeah, thank you, sir. Can I have another, sir? Blue does well to get all his arbs inside his castle, but then his cavalry get absolutely swarmed by his skulls, and now they're going to get finished off by pointy boys. You hate to see it, ladies and gentlemen. You hate to see other players on the receiving end of the Huskar swarm. 50 minutes in now. Normally the Goth player would have claimed victory, so kudos to Blue for that. As Pink now produces even more Huskarls down at his forward base. He's taking them out of the centre. Just one lonely castle up there burning. Look at that. It's a literal swarm of infantry. All these barracks here. It's 8 barracks. Just able to produce tens of infantry super quickly. And the Huskarls coming in again for Pink towards Blue. And Blue calls the GG. Well done to Blue for not stringing this one out. Because it's quite easy to get tilted against Goths. I do it myself. And then go hide in the corner of the map. Well done to both players there. Good work by Blue to, one, capture the centre, but also to pressure the Goths early doors. Needed to have kept up that pressure though to be ultimately successful with that. And well done to Pink for being able to weather the early storm and then eventually get to that ridiculous creation speed on the Huskarls. And that's basically that at that point. Let's have a look at the stats. Quite a close game up until the end. Military goes to Pink, economy goes to Pink, technology goes to Blue. That's probably due to the tech switching. Society goes to Blue as well. That's probably due to the extra castles. Total score, only 1,000 in it by the end. And that goes to Pink. KD goes to Blue. 146 units killed, 131 lost. He just couldn't keep up with the production of the Goth player. Buildings raised 13 versus 8. So that goes to Blue as well. Largest army, of course, goes to the Goth player, Milkslayer. Economy, food and wood go to Pink, and stone and gold go to Blue. Hence the extra castles. You see how I said in the game that he only needs one castle to make Huskarls. He gets Anarchy, he gets Perfusion, and then his barracks basically become his castles, but obviously without fire and arrows. Technology, as predicted, the tech switch in here helped Blue carry the technology score. Early feudal age there for Blue, early-ish castle age there for Pink. And we go to society. As said, 3 castle, the extra castle carried the society score for Blue. Extra relic gold as well, that's really good. Villager numbers are roughly the same. 5 relics captured, by the way. That's great work by Blue. Something to be proud of. And here we see the little rush. That turns into a man-at-arms rush. Pink does not react. Loses his scout somewhere before castle age. Blue continues to make units, but fails to squish the villager count of Pink, and then Pink was able to just BAM! Get loads of military on the go, and that's when you start seeing the tailing off here for Blue, because he went into archers, and of course archers are absolutely useless against Goths. Yeah, so that's the end of the first game. The second game will be coming right up. And I want to thank you all for sticking with me through my sniffling and my coughing and my sneezing. And I look forward to commentating on the next game. Well done to both players, and goodbye.